Welcome back to Music News TV. I'm Tim Hunter. This episode is about Nicki Minaj, Remy Ma, and Foxy Brown. Okay, as you guys in the hip hop community at least know that Nicki Minaj has been at war with Remy Ma recently, and Remy Ma came pretty hard with this song called "See-Thru." So let's just go back a little bit, okay? So apparently Nicki Minaj was taking shots at Remy Ma and pretty much just assuming that she was jealous of her career or something like that. Well, out of the blue, it seems like Nicki Minaj came with one of the hardest diss tracks a woman has done since 10% Diss by MC Lyte. So this track was called "See-Thru." It was really kind of flawless. I personally not an advocate of someone using someone else's diss track on their diss songs, but the way she utilized this, it was strategized so well. And not to mention the title of it was called "See-Thru" instead of "Ether" by Nas. It was just amazing, and the wordplay, I mean the disses itself, it really just kind of damn near put a nail in the coffin on Nicki Minaj. And of course the internet was buzzing, the media was buzzing on this and everything. Remy Ma had like the whole hip hop community on lockdown just with that diss song, okay? But now there's an issue, okay? Remy Ma recently just came out with another diss song called "Another One." Unfortunately, this is nowhere near what "See-Thru" was. Now, this could be part of her strategy. I don't know, but it don't seem like it. This "Another One" track is pretty much laced with hooks and sing-alongs like "Another One." We have it on musicnewstv.com, so you can just go in there and check it out, or you can look it up on YouTube, whatever. But for the most part, is really subpar. As with "See-Thru," "See-Thru" was, first of all, it was skillfully written. Secondly, you can hear every word that she said. There was total clarity there, which makes a big difference when you listen to rap songs, and much less a diss, song. Okay, as with "Another One," you can hardly even hear it. It's like it's a mediocre kind of track, and it's like she's doing something that was totally unnecessary, in my opinion. Now, let's fast forward a little bit more here. Foxy Brown was mentioned in the "See-Thru" track, and Remy kind of went at her and talked about her being deaf. Now, of course, Foxy Brown and Nicki Minaj are pretty good friends. So, Remy, on the other hand, she came hard and she talked about her hearing and so on like that. And, well, that kind of was also a resuscitator for someone like Foxy Brown. You have to understand, Foxy Brown been doing this shit since she was like 16 years old. Not only that, I mean, you gotta think, she was fucking on like tier 1 songs with Jay-Z, back then. So this is a Brooklyn woman who is skilled at the art of hip hop. So she may have fucked around and actually gave her a resuscitator, unfortunately. And with someone like Foxy Brown, it was almost like the same thing Jay did with Nas. It's like he woke up a sleeping giant, and ended up regretting it for the most part. Like, damn, I kind of forgot this nigga was the lyricist, So it's kind of like that. So Remy, to be honest, I know she's dope. She got the street cred and all that, but lyrically, I don't know if she can mess with somebody like a Foxy Brown. You see what I mean? So just going back and take you back on a timeline of history, you have to understand that the whole Jay-Z Nas battle, it was really because Memphis Bleak really kind of was taking shots at Nas, and Jay kind of stepped in and kind of rolled for him. You see what I mean? And it ended up becoming like a battle of the Titans type of situation. And of course, Nas kind of won that particular battle because it was totally unexpected. It was a David versus Goliath situation. As with this is right now, on the big scale of things, Nicki is the big target, but Remy fucked around and woke up this sleeping giant that she shouldn't have even mentioned. It was totally unnecessary for her to do that because Foxy's career, was kind of left alone a little bit. Now, Foxy Brown is coming out with this track called "The Takeover," from my sources telling me. This Takeover track is basically going to be laden, like Jay-Z did with The Takeover. It's actually going to be called "The Fake Is Over." Okay, and she's going really at Remy Ma. Now, the thing about it is, you never know what kind of resources somebody like a Foxy Brown got to deliver on what she wants to deliver, and now she's in the middle of this to really kind of come at somebody like Remy Ma. And I know Remy got people on that team like Papoose and Fat Joe and many others as well. So I'm not counting her out, but what I'm saying is she pretty much kind of opened up a can of worms she didn't have to open up, you know? It was like, well, I ain't gonna say she shot herself in the foot. It's not like that. It's just that her target was mainly Nicki Minaj. She did a skillful, dope rap. All she had to do was just be quiet and leave it alone. If Nicki never responded, Remy would have been forever known as the chick who, you know, murdered Nicki Minaj. Now, speaking of Nicki Minaj, she got the opportunity of a lifetime now. All she got to do is keep being quiet a little longer and see what happens with Foxy Brown and Remy Ma. If I was Nicki Minaj, I wouldn't say nothing. I would keep it quiet as possible now, because now she don't have to respond to Sheetha, because Remy brought out this other track called Another One that now all of her fans are like, oh man, she's almost like she putting water on her own fire when she did that, you see? So strategy wise, Nicki's in an excellent position. All she had to do is kick back and clock some stuff, because let's say, for example, Nicki Minaj, I mean not Nicki Minaj, but Remy Ma, if Remy Ma lose the battle against Foxy Brown, guess what? Now Nicki could come in and pretty much just, you know, kind of like throw in some extra kicks while she's on the ground. You know what I mean? Almost like, shit, you went and started a fight with another Titan, and all she got to do is kick back and reap the benefits of it, and just throw jabs here and there on hot songs that's getting radio play, that's getting, you know, club play. Let's see if she connect with Drake or whatever for a banger that really ain't got nothing to do with a diss song, but she can mention some stuff, you know, to throw in here and there, almost like what Nelly did with KRS-One. He didn't win no battle with KRS-One, of course, but he was able to garner his respect skillfully just by mentioning certain things with the state property track that was buzzing around the streets. Anyway, so I feel that Nicki Minaj has the greatest opportunity of a lifetime right now. All she has to do is be quiet. Don't make a diss song or nothing. See what happens when the takeover come out, because it'll be out this weekend, I'm sure. Give it about a week or so, see how the public responds, see how Remy responds to that, and chances are your chance to strike will be a lot better and a lot more efficient. But in the meanwhile, as of right now, don't get me wrong, that Sheetha track is still number one, and that must be answered to. You know what I mean? No matter what. But what I'm saying is, strategy-wise, she don't have to do anything just yet. Anyway, that's Music News TV. Just wanted to give you guys a heads up, and it was a little opinionated, but you guys needed to hear it. Check us out at musicnewstv.com and subscribe for more.